in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And the minute after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. To the air, it's Carr. Rushes on him. Quick strike complete. At midfield, he's got room. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when we take advantage.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
No first down, that's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play, and it sets up now a 4th down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
These guys aren't human equal. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Razorbacks offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt, this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Back to throw, it's Green. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The play action fake. He'll pull it down and run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Going right to work up top. Got it behind the line. It's Price. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Price. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here's a heat. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. And the D deny them on second and goal. Trying play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Grab near the marker. It's Blake. Down the seam on the left. Inside the 30. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Pauly. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Makes the grab, it's Fields.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Irish needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Caught near the sideline, it's Price.
Man, what a big catch on 3rd down. Going up, catching the football, understanding where you're at, now getting a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the receiver.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the sticks, it's Fields. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Price. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Green. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fields. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Fields. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
Kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Green. Makes the grab, it's Jones. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Blake. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the lone running back. Breaks the tackle. At the 35, he's loose. Running free. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Gets it out quickly. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Dropping back, it's Carr. Using the quick game. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Price. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after the completion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Price. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Big time throw in that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Wants to go up top on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will pitches.
Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Okay, why not double the try total and go for 2? To the air, it's Carr. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. They'll immediately call timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on first down. Using his legs, it's Hill. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Green. Turning it on! Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Defense wants to bring the heat. Slithers into space. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Sets up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll move the tight end. The give is to Williams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, doesn't he? Makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to pass, it's Green. Got his man.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Grabs it in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Here's the pressure. Got his man quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands.
Breaks into the open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Trying to surge it in. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football. Make sure you get them on the ground.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Price. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
There he goes! And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To throw, it's Green. Makes the catch, it's Hill. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stop is made at the 22, a 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. To the air on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Just keeps slinging it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Taking it the other way. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.